guys, it is me, Crystal. So today we're going to be doing a versus video. And no, it's not my K23 versus my Robeson. It's something on the fans versus each other. So I did a knob video where I did in-ground versus traditional. So now we're doing handles. Now we got traditional handle versus the invisible handle. Yeah, what even is an invisible handle? Well, I'll show you. It's super dark. I gotta get some lighting in here. I got these Christmas lights in here. So we'll just kind of throw them around the fans. I should really put them around my Robeson because the Robeson's kind of dark. It's got a brown cabinet in the back there. It looks sloppy enough. I gotta find the end. Here it is. Alright, now we got some light in here. Boom. Cool. There you go. See? Now it doesn't look like trash. So, you already know, the Robeson and McMillan Square Stator and second gen blades, and then K23 with its Kmart fanciness and its second gen Square Stator and blue and everything. So, but no one cares about that. Today, we're talking about handles. That is right. So when you go to pick up a fan, you don't pick it up like this. Well, I'm genuinely surprised my hand is large enough to wrap around the cabinet, but you just usually grab the handle and you pick it up like that, right? Well, now I'm going to explain it different. So there is no handle here, right? So you got to pick it up from the back, which is stupid and weird. So let's talk about some pros and cons of all that fancy jazz. I'm actually going to have to... I'm going to turn these on their backs. Because it'll be easier for the Robeson, and it'll look weird if I don't do it to the K23. Alright. 5 hours later, I'm finally ready to go. Looking good. Especially the Robeson with this dark grill. You can really kind of see with the Christmas lights. Kind of come in handy for situations like this. So, let's talk. So this is the invisible handle. Some pros are it's sleek because you could set something on top of the fan. Like this box. I could set that box in there. I could set it here. I could set it there. And this was a pro with the handle. I mean the knob as well. And it won't really fall over. So that's nice. Unlike the K23, if I put that on there, that's not gonna last. It's just gonna cause problems, right? So that's why we have this. Now, obviously, by no means should I tell you to put crap on your box fan. That box fans are not tables. They're also not drink stands. So don't put your drinks on there. Whoever did that to my Eskimo left a drink stain in a circle. And that's part of the reason why I had to repaint it. But, yeah. Another pro is, it's a surprise. You don't expect it. Yeah, surprises are not really pros or cons or something. I don't know. And, another pro is, if you drop it or something, or like something... What I guess I mean, it's like something falls on the fan, it won't crack the handle, which is kind of how these types of handles break. Something falls on it, that cracks in half, and it's gone. No good anymore. Where something falls on this fan, that handle's always going to be there. And that's another thing is strap handles, like this handle will never really break. There's really no way it can break. Especially when the back rail is part of the cabinet. So there's like 4 pros. Because strap handles, they snap. Handles like these kind of break, but more importantly, they get smashed. And yeah. So that does not help. So, 4 pros. Some cons are is when you go to pick it up, your fan's going to lean forward. because you're holding onto the back of it, so the fan kind of tilts this way, which is kind of very annoying. I hate that. Every time I go to pick it up to move it, it's like, it's always like leaning forward. And it always bumps into things, and it's stupid. But yeah. So that's pretty interesting. And another con is just, it just looks weird. I mean, what the heck? Seriously? Like, it just looks bare, you know. So that's 4 pros, 2 cons. So pros and cons about the traditional handle. Some pros are, it's normal looking. I mean, don't you expect a box fan to have a handle on top? Or somewhere else? Oh yeah, here's the handle in the middle of the grill, right? No, it's on the top, like a normal fan. Another pro is, it's easier to carry, it won't lean forward. There's not too many pros for the traditional handle. You know, it looks good. It's kind of practical. The cons are it can break pretty easily. And the other con is if you try to set something on top, it'll fall. So that's 2 cons, 2 pros, and this is 4 pros and 2 cons. So it seems like this is more innovative, right? Well, I don't know. Now, it's not really a demo. Same with the Switch video, there wasn't really a demo. But I can kind of show you what I mean. And that is very loud. It's just some Christmas lights, and it sounds like a lawnmower when I take them off the fan. Like, if I pick it up, just watch the fan, right? I pick it up, it leans forward a lot. See that? Now it's leaning forward. That's the key to do 3, and you can kind of just see. Now when I lift the key to do 3, that doesn't happen. It just goes up. So, that's kind of what I mean. I gotta put Christmas lights around these fans more often. They just look great. But yeah. So, now to the conclusion. Which one's better? To be honest, it's really hard to say, because the invisible handle isn't really used as much. Holmes fans now use it because they stole it from Robeson, which is one of the reasons I don't like them. They stole a lot of ideas from the other fan companies that they bought out to get them where they are today. They didn't really do any hard work or anything, really. But that's a separate video. Yeah, I don't like Holmes. So, that's just that input. But, yeah. You don't really see the invisible handle on too many fans, so it's not really something like you'd expect. You can't really install it or make it. I mean, if you break some of these slats here, I bet you can kind of do it. But at that point, are you really going to make that effort? You could just put a rope through the top, and the rope handle is actually a lot better. The rope handle is another handle I got to compare to, but I don't have any fans here with a rope handle. So, yeah, I'd have to do it at home. I'd have to take one of my other fans at home and compare with the S223 or Eskimo. But yeah. Now the rope handle sneak peek is probably going to be better than both of these. So I'll make a video on that sometime. But the traditional handle, I say it looks nice. But then again, if it breaks, it's not that big a deal. You can always replace it. It's not the end of the planet. And this one doesn't really break at all, so it's not, I mean, how can that break? Yeah, how can that break? Literally. There's no way that can break. Even if I knock the fan over, it can't break, because it's an indent. It doesn't stick out. Like it's not like there's a handle like that on the back, where you just pick it up like that, you know what I mean? It's inside. So, I don't know. So, yeah. That's that video. For me, I'd probably choose the traditional handle. That's just me, because it looks better. It can be replaced. And it feels nicer when I go to pick it up. It doesn't lean forward and stupid. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, then I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out some of my other versus videos and blade swap videos. And look at the lighting. Look how nice that looks. How cool that is. I gotta do more with that. I'm gonna find more Christmas lights and do some cool lighting videos.